People look at stories through different lenses. I have my own take on some of these trending issues. Hi, I'm Mariah and welcome to In Case You Missed It.
Hello, I'm Mariah and welcome to a brand new episode of In Case You Missed It on SportsMax and CEEN TV. Well, Jamaica's Cavalier SC hold a 1-0 lead after the first leg of the Concacaf Caribbean Cup final against Cibao of the Dominican Republic at the National Stadium on Tuesday. Shaquille Stein's goal in the 20th minute gave the Jamaicans the advantage going into next week's return leg in the Dominican Republic as they seek to make up for losing in last season's final. Well, today I'm so pleased to be joined in studio by Trinidad and Tobago soccer warrior Calalier Auvray, who also plays for Cavalier in the Jamaica Premier League. How are you doing? Happy that you could stop by in studio.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. I'm doing well, praise God, and everything cool.
Yeah, and how has this season been so far for you?
Season's been going well. I mean, obviously, we win the Caribbean Cup final, so we're very happy. Looking to win that, and in the GPL, we just need to pick up a little more rhythm, but the season is long, so we'll reach our objectives.
Yeah, last night was a very exciting, I'd also say intense match, but Cavalier SC got the better of Cibao. Can you walk me through that match?
Yeah, I mean, it was a game that we understood is important to hold our ground at home and to make sure that we get the win. So now it's to get the job done when we go to the Dominican Republic and get our hands on the trophy.
Yeah, and Shaquille Stein, he picked up that very, very important goal. I mean, it was the deciding factor in the first leg win. He was named player of the match. How good has he been this season? Because you get to see him up close and personal.
Yeah, he's a very good striker, especially in the box. That's where he's so dangerous, you know, and he really gets the job done. So it's a joy to have a man like him on the team.
I mean, yeah, he's getting you wins and goals, right? And about the goalkeeper now, how good was he, Vino Bartlett, especially in the second half when he pulled off a series of spectacular saves?
What I like about him is his leadership. You could tell that he has experience. He plays for St. Lucia also, so
wow.
He's a very good teammate.
Yeah, good. And how's the chemistry like within the team? I mean, the results are saying that the chemistry is good, but sometimes things happen that we don't know about. How is it for you?
The chemistry is good. I like the vibe that there's within the camp and just all the players supporting one another.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I think there's a shot of you putting your arm around one of the players. You know, I mean, those things tend to help in matches. I think when you have a good off-the-field chemistry, it really translates on the pitch.
Yeah, it's just about having each other's backs.
Yeah, basically, literally.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And as you say that, you know, the man at the helm of all of this, head coach Rudolph Speed, what did he say after the win? We had him in studio last week, I think, and, you know, was getting ready for this competition, talking to him about it. What did he say? Do you remember after the win?
Well, I think that the focus really is on the second leg, so it's not time to celebrate. We get the victory, we're happy, but the job's not done. As Kobe Bryant would say.
Yeah, job not done just yet. And you know, Calalier, you come from Trinidad and Tobago. You're playing here, of course, in the JPL, representing Cavalier and everything. And one of the things that I noticed when I was preparing for this interview is you've been described as one of Cavalier's most lethal offensive weapons. They're calling you a weapon, I mean. How does that make you feel, one? And do you think your team has all of the tools necessary to get over the line and lift the trophy?
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, obviously, I haven't reached my full potential as yet. I have many things to learn and that I need to improve on, but I'm happy to be able to help the team so much. And then collectively, I really feel that we could make a good run this season.
Yeah, good to hear that. And how difficult will it be in the second leg? I mean, it's key that we note you won't be playing at home. You'll be in Dominican Republic, which means you have the players to beat and the fans as well.
Yeah, the atmosphere will probably be more hostile. We know how they like to get on, but I trust that we are mature enough and that we'll have the ability to just stay focused and understand what's our task.
Yeah, and you stay focused, and I remember Rudolph Speed talking about, you know, his only concern with the team is getting the players to play a consistently good brand of football, right? And he believes that, you know, it's something that the team is slowly getting accustomed to. One of the quotes I read in an article went like, all the players have a winning mentality, but it's about consistency. Well, that is my biggest challenge. We're getting there, and Rudolph Speed said that. Do you agree with that statement that, you know, the team has to work on being consistent?
Yeah, I think that being a consistent team is what makes you into one of the best teams. So if you can perform well over a long period of time, that's when you'll be able to make a difference between poor teams, good teams, very good teams, and great teams.
Yeah, wow. And you know, we're having this conversation and I'm about to ask you about preparation for that second leg, right? But then I'm thinking, you know, what about the mental preparation for a big game, Kylie? How does that go for you?
I just treat it like any other match, to be honest. I don't really hot up my head too much. It's more of a...
That's a Trini in you, hot up your head.
Yeah, it's just the same approach,
But what's the same approach? I want to know, because like, let's just say I want to be a footballer tomorrow. Like, what's the approach? It's game day, Kylie is getting ready for his match. What happens?
Make sure to eat correctly,
What
number
is,
one.
like what?
I'll probably have some pasta or some rice, some chicken.
Oh, like a heavy meal.
Yeah, just keep it very simple.
Okay.
Keep it simple. I like to listen to music, so you know, I'll try to get in my zone.
I learned it's not dancehall, it's R&B.
Yeah, I'm more into R&B, you know, just more of a relaxing vibe.
As opposed to?
Yeah, more noise. Yeah, I'm a little different. So.
Yeah, and what else? So you eat your food, you listen to R&B, and what's next?
I pray.
Good.
Obviously, I pray for blessings during the match for myself, for my teammates, for health.
Deep, yeah.
And then just trust the tactical plan that we have and go out there and have fun.
Execute, yeah. This JPL season has been a good one for Cavalier. I mean, you had your first loss to Racing United recently, and boy oh boy, that was the talk of the town because Cavalier is not supposed to lose any matches according to the fans and the opposition as well. That was a tough one.
Yeah, it was not, it didn't go as we planned. I mean, we pushed, but we weren't able to make the equalizer. But, you know, sometimes in football.
Yeah, do you think being tired, because I mean, Cavalier is taking part in different competitions, do you think that played a factor?
That's also a factor, not something to hide behind, but it is a fact that we have plenty games and obviously fatigue also.
Do you ever find it difficult? I mean, other teams are losing matches. No one is coming down on them. You drop an unbeaten streak. And I feel it for my team, Manchester City, because they're so used to winning, Kylie, and you know this. You're also a Man City supporter. They're so used to winning. The one time they don't win, it's like everybody's coming for you.
Yeah. That's the case, but what you have to do is just be able to say, okay, how were we able to win so many games before?
Yeah.
And just get back to the basics, regroup.
Yeah, very important. And you talk about regrouping, you know, you speak very maturely. That's very important. But I have to ask you, because it must get tough at times. I mean, you're Trini, your mom is in Trinidad, your dad is busy doing his football thing all around the world. You're here in Jamaica. Is it difficult, or does it get difficult sometimes, you know, being away from family and loved ones?
Yeah, at times I think it's always difficult, but once you get accustomed to it, it's true that I've been away from them for a long time.
Yeah.
So I guess that it's part of the lifestyle now, but obviously we're on the phone all day.
So, Kylie, you know, now I have to ask you about Soca Warriors. You are in your Trinidad and Tobago shirt.
Yeah.
So happy. I have one as well. Is this a new one?
No, this is the last one.
Okay. Because I have one. It looks a bit different, but yeah, beautiful shirt. How has it been for the Soca Warriors?
Well, I mean, it's been good. My experience with the national team has been very positive, and I say it's always pride to be able to play for Trinidad and Tobago. So
because your mom is a Trini.
Correct. Yeah.
How is she when you're playing? I mean, she must be so overjoyed, huh?
She's overjoyed, but she's definitely nervous.
Really?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking for her to watch me play. She said that sometimes she can't even watch the screen because, oh gosh, them tackle my son and, you know.
Oh, the pain and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of cute. So now that you established your ties with Trinidad and Tobago, which means your mom is Trini and you're representing Trinidad and Tobago, when is your next assignment for the Soca Warriors?
In March, there's the Gold Cup qualifier match.
Right.
I don't know if anything's going on before that, but I know
Yeah.
for a fact in March.
Yeah, and as you say that, Dwight York, that name, big name, he's now the head coach of the TNC Soca Warriors. A lot of people are happy about that because of how Dwight York, excelled as a player. Did that appointment come to you as a shock when you saw his name?
I was surprised. I
Yeah.
was surprised, and I think that he's somebody that's obviously very famous and, had a great career, and hopefully I'll be able to work with him.
Yeah. Have you met him yet?
I have not.
So your next meeting will be when you group up for the Gold Cup qualifiers.
If I'm selected, if I have the honor to be selected, then yes.
Yeah, so that means that, there are training camps going on back home. Can you tell us a bit about that? There was one earlier this year?
There was a local camp going on in November.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were not a part of that. But so how does it work, Kylie? Like you're here in Jamaica playing for Cavalier. When there's national camp, is it that you wait for coach to call you and then you head back and everything?
Yes, correct.
And national duty, of course, takes precedence over club.
When it's during the international window, then yes. Now,
Okay.
when it's not, that's different.
Okay, wow, a lot of nitty-gritty here when it comes to being a professional athlete. Now, for the Soca Warriors, as you said, there's the Gold Cup. The preliminary tie will be a rematch against Cuba. That's in March, a team that the Soca Warriors met twice in their 24-25 Concacaf Nations League campaign. Your thoughts on this fixture? Can we get the job done?
Well, that's the plan. Yeah.
I know, but how difficult is it facing Cuba, like as a player? I mean, you must study the team, right?
I did not play that much,
Okay,
so
but
I can't say, but I watched the game and the team was able to win. The game at home, now the away match was a draw, but I mean, Trinidad and Tobago, we're ready.
I remember when we qualified for the World Cup, Brent Sancho, who is one of our analysts here, he was a part of that team. I was going to school. I was just a little Mariah going to Naprima Girls. And I remember that day. And it's like, Kylie, it was an entire carnival in the country, right? Everybody was like playing the song, I Am a Soca Warrior. And you know that song?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Chris Birchall. Everybody was a part of the team. When can we just get that pride and joy back again, seeing that it's partially in your hands?
Yeah. Well, it's in the team's hand, but that's the objective, obviously, getting back into the World Cup. So the qualifiers coming up, and we just want to bring joy to the country.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to just backpedal a bit now. We're talking about Cuba and that first assignment because we have to get over Cuba in order to move forward, right? That's the truth. You said you didn't play that match, but is it difficult playing Cuba in Cuba?
I would suppose. I would
Yeah.
suppose because it's probably a hostile environment. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And what do you think, what would it mean to you to be able to qualify for the 2025 Gold Cup?
Well, it'd be great because we were at the 2023 Gold Cup and it didn't go as planned. So it would just be to improve on the past performance and show people in the Concacaf that Trinidad and Tobago is back.
Yeah, and as you say that, not qualifying the last time, what are some of the areas, Kylie, from then to now that you think you would have worked on, you would have improved on to ensure that this year I'm getting a reason to sing I'm a Soca Warrior?
Well, I think that I have more experience. I have more experience at the professional level, so I'm able to help my team moving forward. Now I'm able to score more goals, get more assists, get into better positions in the box, so that's why I improved compared as to 2 years ago.
Yeah, and how much are you looking forward to link up with Dwight York, the big star?
Well, if I am selected, that would be an honor, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's now time for my favorite part of today's interview. It's what we call rapid fire time. So I'll ask you a question and you say the first word or phrase that comes to mind.
Okay.
Best part about being a trainee?
The flag.
The flag?
Yeah.
Why did you ask me? Oh no, I'm asking you. Okay. Okay, describe Cavalier in one word.
Energetic.
Last person you texted?
My mother.
Okay, good answer. Best goal you've scored so far?
With Lille in the UEFA Youth League.
Okay, how old were you then? Remember?
17.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's the toughest part about your job?
Waking up early.
Are you like a late sleeper?
Not necessarily, but sometimes when your alarm goes off, you're like, oh gosh, man.
Yeah, that has been me. All right, the best advice you've received?
Trust God and trust His timing.
Okay. Toughest opponent you faced?
Alvin Jones.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But he's on your team.
We're teammates with Trinidad, but I played against him because he plays for Police.
Oh, Police FC, Trinidad.
Yeah. He was a difficult opponent. We won the match, but he was a difficult opponent.
Does he give chats as well when he's playing? Because, you know, a lot of players like give each other talks and banter and all of that.
No trash talk between us. No trash talk.
Just pure class.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of your teammates has the best fashion sense? It can be from Cavalier or it can be from Soca Warrior.
I mean, off the top of my head, I would just say Nathaniel James.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Literally?
Yeah, style.
All right. Okay. I wonder if he'll say the same for you. We need to get him on the show next. All right. La Liga or EPL?
La Liga.
You like Spanish football.
Yeah.
One thing on your bucket list?
I want to go to Japan.
Okay.
I like anime.
All right. So that's something that's loading. I think happen really soon.
Hopefully.
And also, this is not in the prompter, but can I have that Trini chain?
Chain? Yeah, you could have it.
All right. Well, we're going to head across now to social media to see what's been trending. What are they saying about you? Let's see. Okay, so Soca Warriors posted this on Twitter and they said, a call to duty. Do you see these men? It's the one and only Dwight York, next to his best pal, Russell Latipi. These names, Kylie, it's going to scare any opponent. Now, can the players really soak in a lot of the knowledge from these two players and translate it on the field?
Well, that'll be the objective, so hopefully.
And what do you think about that tweet that you saw with both of them?
Well, I mean, I think that's good. You know, it shows that really things are coming together in Trinidad and to be able to build on it.
Yeah, okay. You seem kind of cool and calm about it, but let's see another one. I'm so excited and you're just there like, okay. Next. This one is from Concacaf Champions Cup. They're talking about last night. A stellar performance by Shaquille Stein when it mattered the most. And you see that gold medal with the 1 in it? What do you think about that tweet?
Well, that's the medal that we're chasing. So we want to make sure to finish the job in the second leg.
All right. Well, one thing about this interview is you're very measured. You're very focused, so you better bring that medal back home for Jamaica.
That's the goal.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kylie, for, stopping by on today's show. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. And as I said, you have a lot of pressure because you have to get me back to singing I'm a Soca Warrior. You have to bring back that Cavalier trophy. So I guess I should just let you go now, eh?
Yeah. I've noted everything I have to do, so thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
All right, a pleasure here as well. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's episode on In Case You Missed It. Be sure to like, share and comment and let me know about all the things that Kylie has to get done for me and how much you enjoyed today's interview. Bye for now.